Hey everyone, we're diving into the world of Blazor interview questions today. Blazor, as you know, is that .NET framework letting you build interactive web apps with SignalR instead of JavaScript. And it's pretty
Yeah,
cool how it
exactly.
supports different models like WebAssembly, server, and even hybrid setups.
Right on. So what would you say is the biggest appeal of Blazor for developers?
Well, it's like, really empowering because it brings your .NET expertise front and center. Rather than juggling multiple languages, you can build your UI with Razor components. Those are these .razor files that mix HTML and CSS. Plus, you get options.
Sounds efficient.
Run on the server through SignalR or write in the browser with WebAssembly, meaning offline support and all that jazz.
Speaking of Razor components, the data flow between them is super interesting. How do you typically pass data?
That's a key point. You pass data from a parent to a child via parameters, and then use event callback to get data back from the child. It's like, it's like a conversation between components.
Right, that back and forth is essential. And I've noticed a lot of folks talking about using a code over the old function syntax. What's your take there?
Oh, for sure. Code is the modern way to go. Cleaner, more intuitive. Some developers still cling to functions out of habit, but honestly, keeping up with the new syntax just makes life easier.
Absolutely, change is a part of growth. Now, when you start sinking into the advanced territory, things get even more interesting with dependency injection and component lifecycle methods, right?
Exactly. With DI, you simply register your services in program.cs and inject them using age inject. And lifecycle hooks like oninitialized async let you load data before the UI really kicks in. It's like setting the stage. It's like, making sure all props are in place before the play starts.
That analogy works great. What about bridging the gap to JavaScript with JS Interop? That's a neat trick.
Yeah, JS Interop is a game changer. It lets your CIS code call JavaScript functions. Imagine triggering a browser alert from CIS. But, I have to say, there's a bit of caution needed because overusing it can slow things down if not managed well.
True, performance can get tricky there. And then, when you shift over to expert-level discussions, you get into topics like Blazor WebAssembly's single-threaded nature and even leveraging web workers. That's a pretty hot topic, too.
Right, definitely. Blazor WebAssembly runs single-threaded in the browser, which can be a limitation for heavy computation tasks, although you can offload work with web workers. I honestly think that balancing act is one of the biggest challenges and opportunities for optimization.
Yeah, I can see where some might disagree, claiming it limits performance in certain scenarios. And don't forget security and error handling, from using identity or JWT for security to error boundary for catching issues. It really rounds out the discussion.
Absolutely. Those points are critical. They ensure that when you're explaining Blazor in an interview, you're not just covering functionality, but also the practical aspects of performance and security.
Right on, that's the complete package. In the end, these 30 interview questions really give you a spectrum, from basic concepts to those knuckle-down expert details.
Exactly. It's all about crafting your answers with real-world examples, discussing performance tweaks, and emphasizing best practices in coding. That way, you're prepped for any Blazor challenge that comes your way.
That's a powerful takeaway. Thanks for the deep dive today. Really a thorough look into Blazor's ins and outs.
Thank you. Keep exploring, keep coding, and may your next Blazor interview be a smash hit.